Today we are grooming Bert. He is apparently a Bouvier. He is a rescue that was found as a stray and available for adoption at the Niagara Falls Humane Society. I was told that Bert likes treats. Do you like treats? Good boy. Now, I'm told he's a Bouvier. I have never groomed a giant Schnauzer before, so I cannot compare the two of whether or not I think, yeah, he's a Bouvier versus a giant Schnauzer, but maybe the professionals who know the breeds really well in the comments can tell me what they think he is. Any of the Bouviers that I have ever groomed have always been really, really bulky. Now, mind you, he could maybe not be bulky because he was a stray and he was, you know, who knows how long he was underweight for. You good boy? I don't know if I trust you. Let's turn this on. Now, I am not going to give him a Bouvier type of cut today because he is matted. So he needs to have a whole redo of everything if he lets me. I was told that he had some behavioral concerns when he first came in, but he's been doing a lot better. So I don't know what his reaction to grooming is going to be, but I do hope that he will be friendly. So far, so good. So far, so good. It's okay. I can't see your eyes, and the camera can't see your eyes, so the camera can't focus on you because he can't see your eyes. We just need to give him a fresh new start. Because I can't give him anywhere near a Bouvier trim because of how matted he is, I'm going to see how matted his beard is, and maybe I can just make him look like a Schnauzer instead. Good boy. He clearly rolled in poop because he is absolutely covered. It's okay. It's okay. He was very unsure of me when he got on this table, but prior to being on the table, he seemed fine on the ground and very friendly. But as you guys have seen with some of the dogs on my channel before, just because they're friendly dogs in general does not mean they will be friendly for grooming. Your beard is totally matted. I feel like you're going to go home completely shaved, and by home I mean back to the shelter, which is unfortunate because obviously it's winter time, it's cold, he's in a kennel. Yes, they do have indoor parts of the kennel, but I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that they had an issue with their furnace. I think they did have a backup heater, but nonetheless, it's never fun to be totally shaved when it's like -20 outside. However, I don't think we have another option for Bert. I originally was keeping Bert low on the table because I didn't know how he'd react, but he seems to be pretty calm, so I'm gonna bump him up to make things easier for the both of us. Good boy. That was so bad. Oh my God, your face is totally matted. I regret to inform you that we will have to shave you bald. I am so sorry. I was really hoping maybe just the bottom of the chin was matted, because sometimes, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Good boy. Sometimes it's just the bottom of the chin and the rest of it can be saved, but it's not. It's literally every part of his face. And obviously, it would not be fair to him to forcefully brush through that matting, and would also probably never make him trust a groomer ever again for the rest of his life. I don't obviously 100% trust him because he is obviously a dog that walked in with behavioral concerns, so there is some concerns about what his behavior will be like for grooming. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. Can I see? But also, I don't know if this is, in fact, a Bouvier. Now, I've groomed many Bouviers. You really don't want me touching that ear. I have groomed many Bouviers throughout the years that were extremely well behaved and had great temperaments. Hey, why? Why'd you let me do one side but not the other? But I have never groomed a giant Schnauzer, And so I've heard a lot of things from other groomers that giant schnauzers can oftentimes be aggressive for grooming, or aggressive in general. I, again, don't have any personal experience, so I can't say whether or not I think that's true. But when I look at this dog, I just don't see Bouvier. So, yeah, I have my guard up a little bit with him. Buddy, you gotta let me in here, okay? It's okay. Good boy. You want another treat? Don't bite me, all right? I know you're unsure. You don't like what I'm doing either. No, you don't want your ear touched. It's okay. It's okay. Should I leave you with a little goatee at the bottom? Would that be funny? Okay. Let's go this way. Come here. You're a mess. You're a mess. Well, the good news, buddy, is that since I am shaving everything off, you should dry fairly quickly. You itchy? I think you're itchy in there, aren't you, buddy? You itchy? Somebody is very itchy. Okay, let's shave off that matting for you so that you're no longer itchy. How does that sound? I am definitely going to need a really good shower after this. Oh my God, there's so much poop on your butt. Okay, we're gonna leave that to the end, buddy. Itchy? Are you itchy? Are you itchy, boy? How come you rolled in poop? How come you rolled in poop? I got one of your hairs already splintered into my finger. How did that happen within the matter of you being here for like 5 minutes? If I could explain to you the smell of poop that is in here right now, oh my God. You have ear infections? No, you're just shaking your head because they feel weird. There's a lot of matting under here. Where even? Okay, there it is. Are you neutered? I don't know. A lot of times when I have animals on the channel from the Humane Society, people will go online and notice that they aren't on the website, so they will make the assumption that the dog has been adopted. That is not always the case. More than likely, these animals come to me before they are even available for adoption because they are usually in pretty rough shape and need to have some stuff done to them first before they can be up for adoption. So he's not neutered, so he is not available for adoption yet. He has to get neutered first. I'm assuming they were waiting for his haircut before they do his neuter. So if you guys are interested in adopting BERT, please keep checking the Niagara Falls Humane Society or call them if you are interested, and you will be able to get more information on him. I did not ask how old he was, but I don't think that he is very old. I think he is young. So far, he appears to be very well behaved for grooming. The fact that he allowed me to do his front legs without a problem tells me that he's pretty good. All right, let's shave the other side, and then we will shave your bum at the very end because my clippers are going to be covered in poop. Itchy? Yeah. Very itchy. Okay. Because I now have to shave your really poopy butt. We are going to go for a bath, and I am going to wash myself because I am covered in poop. The more and more I look at this dog, the more I see giant schnauzer and not Bouvier. So Bouviers are, for one thing, bigger, especially male Bouviers. They're taller and they're also really, really thick. The only way I can explain it is that when you shave them, it's like a similar body type to like a Cane Corso. It's not this skinny and lengthy, and they also don't have ears like this. His ears kind of like bounce a little bit. That's basically the way I can explain it. Not like physically bounce, but the way that they sit on his head, where Bouviers typically have, I think, smaller ears and they're more flat. And Bouviers also have thicker muzzles. He has like a thin, long muzzle. To me, he doesn't look anything like a Bouvier. And he has a long docked tail. The majority of the Bouviers I groom have shorter docked tails. I don't know. I think that this is a giant schnauzer, but that's just my opinion. Sorry, don't mean to scare you, but you're a poopy guy, so you need a bath. This is what happens when you roll in poop. You let me touch you with it? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're so good. You are so good. I expected you to panic, but you didn't panic at all. I also noticed that I was wearing my winter boots, which is really funny because I was outside before this dog got here, and I obviously forgot to change into my work shoes. So now I am grooming a dog in my winter boots. This was not intentional. Okay, buddy. You're like frozen because you're so scared. It's okay, buddy. Now I can tell that he is not going to like having his face washed, but he needs it washed. He needs everything washed. So I'm going to have to force him through it even though he doesn't want it done. I'm going to use the nozzle instead of the sprayer in the hopes that that makes him calm down a little bit. So far, so good. Good boy. Sure, you can stick your face all the way up in there if you like. You need to get these crusties off your eyes. Because if you're not going to let me clip in there close enough, which I have a feeling you're going to do since you didn't like me brushing it, then I need to make sure I get them off with the soap at least. Okay, now we must rinse. And then you're going to go in the crate dryer. Hopefully you'll just go right in for me. Can you come in the shower though? There you go. Good boy. You survived. You survived. So he will get a towel dry, then I'm going to put him in the crate. He can finish drying in there. Hopefully he does not poop in it and step all over it, because that's what I think happened before he got here. I think he must have pooped in his kennel and then got it all over himself, maybe trying to escape his kennel, potentially. So hopefully he doesn't do that in here. I just think it would be more pleasant for him to be under the crate dryer, because he'll probably dry in a solid 15 minutes and he won't have any forceful air on him, so it'll be far less scary. So that's why I'd prefer to do that. But if he does panic in there and start like freaking out, then I will take him out and I will dry him by hand. But hopefully he does fine. If this is a giant schnauzer, I mean, I know I haven't met any before, but based off of what I was told about them, he is remarkably well behaved. Now, I will say that he was very good for the crate drying. He has obviously been in a crate. He's got crate training for sure, because he jumped right in for me, didn't give me any issues with it, didn't say one single word the entire time he was in there. So I would say he is definitely a dog that has been trained to be in a crate, and I don't think that that is just from being at the Humane Society. I think that that probably came from before the Humane Society, because the Humane Society kennels are quite large, and this was just a normal sized crate. I do think he is going to give me a bit of a problem for his paws. The good news is that he does not need his nails clipped, and he is being neutered. So if they feel he needs to have his nails clipped, they can do it when he's under. But hopefully he lets me shave his paws. We are not going outside after this. Number one, it is way too cold for him to be out there shaved like this. It is frickin' frigid out there. And number two, it was a major snowstorm yesterday. I'm sure so many of you in the States got that snowstorm, and we did too. And there's a ton of snow out there. So we will not be going outdoors after this. He has matting in between his toes, which he does not want me to touch. So this might be a tad bit difficult. Since he keeps lifting his head up, I might have to do his ears like this. You are a very good dog. Very good. I always get so lucky with the Humane Society dogs. They're always so good. Before filming this video, I dropped my clipper and I think I messed up the blade drive, and now it is not cutting properly. It's cutting, but it's not very even. And naturally, I would do something like that. It dropped on my rubber mat, so I thought it would maybe be okay. It didn't drop directly on the tile, but I don't like the way that it's cutting. All right, you're gonna let me trim your ears with scissors. If you move, it won't be good. Please don't move. He's worse for the other side, for the ear, for some reason, so that one might be more challenging. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be semi-okay. Semi-okay, whatever that means. I didn't like the clippers near his muzzle, but I think he's better for the scissors. The clippers make a lot of noise and they vibrate and it probably feels weird. And then it's right near his nose. So that's probably why. It would look a lot cleaner if I could use clippers, but again, we are not striving for perfection. We are just making him a heck of a lot better than when he came in. I also think that I am going to use scissors on his paw pads instead of clippers, because the clippers are going to tickle and he does not like his paws being touched by them. Now, he might not like his paws being touched at all. It's hard to decide, if it's the clipper or if it's just general, but are you a good boy? Yes, you're a good boy. So when I first learned how to groom, the lady who taught me how to groom taught herself how to groom. And one of the things that she did was trim the inside of paw pads with scissors. She didn't use clippers. She was an older lady, and I feel like sometimes once you learn something one way and you're a bit older, you have difficulty learning new things. So even though she knew a lot of groomers used clippers in the paw pads, she refused to use them. So I learned how to do paw pads by using scissors, not clippers. If you are a groomer, you know how difficult it can be to use scissors in the paw pads because it's so easy to cut them. I do think that using scissors in the paw pads, because it was such a tedious thing, gave me good scissor skills, not in the form of like incredible grooming work, but more so working, what am I trying to say? Working on animals that move a lot, using scissors and being decently good at it is the best way I can explain what I'm trying to say. Okay, so my fake barking got Lupa going. Because I got Lupa going, my little dog started barking. Now all the dogs are barking, and he is distracted. Okay, let's do the other side. Oh, man. No, no, no. He's already learned that fighting me doesn't work, and he's just started cooperating a lot more. It's okay, good boy, good boy. Yes. Do I have any more treats? I do. Good boy, it's okay, buddy. Good boy. You smell so much better than when you came in. He's had his dew claws removed, which typically backyard breeders don't do. So I do have some thoughts that this dog came from a pretty decent breeder, and maybe the breeder isn't aware that their dog ended up in a shelter. It's not just the dew claws that give that away, it's also just the overall temperament of the dog. If you guys liked this video and you want to see more complimentary grooms just like Bert's, don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days. Oh right, and don't forget to go to the comment section or the description of this video if you're interested in adopting Bert. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You're psycho! I know, you want to play nip. You want to play nip. Thank you for being nice with your mouth, though. Good boy. Okay, you almost knocked the camera over. Do you sit? Do you sit? Oh, good sit. Do you shake paw? Oh, good paw. Somebody owned you. Where'd you come from?